What's up, everybody? It's me, JST, back again for another review. This time we're looking at from the Botcon 2011 Stunticon box set in animated Wildrider. Now, Wildrider here is a redeco slash new head sculpt of animated Lockdown. Now, if we look at Wildrider from one view of the side vehicle, and the other side, it's kind of plain, I'm not going to lie, but it does the gray with the translucent red plastic and the silver rims and whatnot, and the black. It makes it look alright. And when you look at the front view, you can see the nice spikes on the roof of the vehicle, and got this nice paint with the red head. And of course you have the Stunticon Decepticon insignia. Rear view, again, not much going on. And of course, he rolls. Alright, let's take Wildrider from his vehicle mode into his robot. And here's Wildrider in his robot mode. Now let's take a look at the head sculpt, and it's crazy head sculpt. It's very crazy, very manic. Really like it. Like the burgundy face, like the silver, and overall just like the whole lockjaw mouth. This looks. And then you have the chest design. It's pretty much the same. I mean, it looks nice with the silver, the black, and the burgundy, and the Decepticon symbol. Though a bit crooked. The arms on this figure, they're like the weakest of the whole figure overall. I mean, nice, but it just looks a bit too spindly, too thin for the hands. Very nicely sculpted, but they do have that problem that they cannot fold all the way out. Then you have the leg design, the legs. I personally, I kind of like them. I mean, they were a bit weird at first, especially when you ever got this figure in the first place. But overall, they're not. Articulation for Wildrider. His head can turn all the way around, and that's it. His arms can turn all the way around. They can move out that much. He's got an elbow joint. Can turn up here with the arm. And the hands can also move in and out due to transformation. He does have a waist joint. His legs do go forward and back. They go out about only that much. They can turn at this point. He's got a knee joint. Very split. And of course, he needs his weapon. So we have the chainsaw EMP blaster combo thing going on. So if we turn this around and place this on one of the hands, there's his hand weapon. And yeah, don't mess with Wildrider. No, no, no. So overall, Wildrider he's pretty neat. I really like the head sculpt. But besides that, the figure itself, definitely not my top favorite animated figures, but it definitely fits the character well. Vehicle mode, nice, but very plain in terms of paint application. Robot mode, again, it's nice, but, you know, it's got the quirky aesthetic to it that I don't hate, I don't mind, but it's definitely something you definitely need to get used to once you own a particular figure of this mode. But definitely, if you're getting these figures, he's actually pretty neat. So I would recommend him, but he's definitely something, if you're not really digging the mold itself, you could probably skip this figure. But overall, hopefully you enjoyed this review. I am JS Botcon 2011 Stunticon job, animated Wildrider, and I will talk to you all later.